Welcome to the R video tutorial on splines part 8. Now we'll finally actually get to making a spline function. What I mean by a spline function is a function in R that will fit a first order spline for us. All we need to do is supply the knots. Alright, so you're going to have watch the previous videos for this to make any sense at all. So yes, it's a little bit of time to invest to go back and read or watch the other videos, but it'll be time well spent if you really want to know how a spline works and how to put one together on your own. All right, so we have all of the pieces here. Now all we need to do is just put them together. So the first thing we need to do is make a function that's going to be our function that we're going to do our spline. So I'm just going to call this spline function 1. Okay, so what this is going to do is going to be a function, and we're going to put in y data, our x data, and our knots. So I called it knot 1. And this is going to do everything we need it to do. And it'll be very short code because we're going to rely on things that we've already used. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get out our x matrix out of this by using our x knot. Let's see. Oh, I spelled it slightly wrong. Capital NOTFN1. And what do we put into it? We put in our x variables and our knot 1. That will create our x matrix for us. And then we created a regression function as well. So we can use that here. So we can get coef1, and it's going to be using our reg1 function, where in reg1 we put in y1 and we had to put in xmat1. Now, that's pretty much all I need. So I can make my results, or I can return just the coefs right now, and we'll see how to use them in just a second. But notice how easy this is. It really is short code. It puts it all together for us. And eventually we'll just have to call one function here, and it will make the spline for us. So it'll be super easy to do. So let's run this real quick. We're going to test it out. So we're going to hear spline, and we'll just get the coefficients out at the moment. Spline function 1. We're going to put in here our data, which is our outcome data, y1, our input data, x1, and our knots. And if you don't remember our knots, I'll put them down here in just a second. So right now, our knots is equal to 10, 20, 40, 75, and 100. Okay, so this will give us the coefficients for our spline. Super easy. Bingo. Now, what suppose if I wanted some other knots? Maybe I don't like those knots, or I want to explore other knots. So all I have to do is just create another list of them. So before we had 10, 20, maybe we want to put one at 30, 40, 75, or how about 80 instead? And then let's see, 110. Let's go back and put another one after 45, because it looks like there's something going on here. Or after 40, we'll put one at 45. Okay, so it doesn't even have to be the same length. And I can still use this function to get out the coefficients for it. Okay, so all I have to do is swap this out, and bingo. It will, says not one, not found. Oh, wait, because I didn't run not 2. That's right. Got to run both of them. Okay, there are my coefficients for all of my knots. And now I can easily use this to create the actual picture of the knots, which we'll do, or the picture of the spline function, which we'll do in the next video. I know this is a lot of videos in a row, but I'm trying to show you how to think through creating something from beginning to end that will allow you to create a function that does the right thing, that does what you intend it to do, and that other people could use. Right now, all they have to know is what's my outcome data, what's my input data, and where are my knots, and it will create this for us. And on the next one, we'll plot it. So see you there.